Ang magbuhos ng dugo para sa bayan ay kagitingang hindi malilimutan. Ang buhay na inialay sa lupang mahal, mayaman sa aral at kadakilaan.
Due to insufficient capacity, the Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board Central Visayas, or LTFRV7, announced the nationwide phase-out of traditional public utility jeepneys in Metro Cebu. The route plan for local public transportation is made by LGUs, and Mandaue City is starting new routes for modern jeepneys. Free courses for skills development are available for PUV drivers and operators. The Transportation Organization or pinagkaisang samahan ng mga tsuper at operator nationwide Fiston Cebu, however, is concerned about commuter hardship.
The topic at hand is the Land of Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Boards, or so-called LTFRB, mandate that conventional jeepneys in the Philippines, mainly in Cebu, be phased out by April 2022. This phase-out is a component of a larger modernization project meant to improve the public transportation infrastructure. A long-beloved form of transportation in the Philippines, traditional jeepneys are under fire for their antiquated styling, inefficient engines, and role in air pollution. To allay these worries, the government has decided to replace them with updated jeepneys that include safety measures and engines that comply with Euro 4. But the phase-out plan has been provoked discussions and disagreements. Many traditional jeepney drivers and operators are worried that the modernization scheme may cause them to lose their jobs due to their increased cost. Upgraded jeepneys have raised concerns over their affordability for both operators and passengers. In addition, some critics contend that the phase-out plan disregards the traditional jeepneys' cultural significance as well as the socio-economic impact on the drivers and operators who have depended on them for decades. To make a living, the core of the matter is a striking balance between the preservation of cultural legacy, the need for modernization and environmental sustainability, and the lives of traditional jeepney drivers and operators. To guarantee a smooth transition for a more effective and sustainable public transportation system while addressing the interest of all parties concerned, rigorous planning, stakeholder involvement, and policy reforms are necessary.
According to Transport Group, pinagkaisang samahan ng mga tsuper at operation nationwide that the move will make the commuters suffer rather than giving them convenience. Why? Is it because of lack of public transport, especially during rush hour? And these are the sum of consequences on jeepney phase-out. The first one is high cost of modernization. One of the major challenges facing jeepney drivers is the cost of modernizing their vehicles, and many drivers and operators cannot afford to switch to modern jeepneys. The second one is the loss of livelihood for some drivers. For those drivers who cannot afford to modernize their vehicles, the jeepney modernization program could result in a loss of livelihood. This could have a significant impact on the drivers and their families. And the last one is, lack of jeepneys will burden commuters. If the old jeepneys are completely phased out of our road, it will possibly result in the lack of jeepneys to accommodate thousands of commuters every day. This is because many jeepney drivers and operators may think about going out of business and look for another means to make a living. By extension, this might result in a greater traffic congestion, which only exacerbate the riding public daily commuting problem.
To begin, the limited number of updated jeepney now running in Metro Cebu, as stated by Assistant Regional Director Reynaldo Elnar, demonstrate the inadequacy of the existing infrastructure to meet the community's transportation needs. This shortage of modernized vehicle has resulted in a reduction in passenger capacity, causing difficulty and suffering for commuters, especially during peak hours. Second, the phase-out has put unfair financial strain on jeepney drivers and operators, many of whom are unable to afford the upgrade to updated vehicle. The expenses of acquiring contemporary jeepney, estimated at least 1.4 million per vehicle, is a substantial hurdle for small-scale operator, compounding their economic risk. The second is to improve route planning and coordination. Work closely with local government unit to speed up the approval of local public transportation route plan and guarantee alignment with community demand. LGU plays an important role in calculating the number of units needed for each route and should be supported in the process to optimize the deployment of upgraded jeepney. The third is address the commuter concern. It is important to evaluate the impact of the phase-out on commuters, especially in terms of accessibility and convenience. Implementing this recommendation, we can ensure a more inclusive and equitable transition to modernized public transportation system while minimizing the adverse impact on jeepney riders, operators, and commuters.